All right, welcome back. Vulnerable populations are at highest risk of a COVID-19 infection and possible death. People with cancer, especially those undergoing chemotherapy, are at a risk of any infection, not just COVID-19. Wish TV medical reporter Dr. Mary Gillis is here now with more on that. An important topic tonight, Mary.
Important topic, right. We have a lot of vulnerable populations, people over 65, those with autoimmune diseases, but today we're going to talk about people with cancer. Specifically when they're undergoing chemotherapy. They're at most vulnerable for any type of infection when they're undergoing treatment for chemotherapy. And, you know, the CDC estimates that 1.8 million people will develop cancer in 2020. This adds to the millions of people who already have it. So what happens is, if under chemotherapy, when someone has a treatment of chemotherapy, their monocytes, their bacteria, virus fighting cells are low,
okay,
and that puts them at risk for any type of infection. If we have this infection, it can lead to what's called sepsis. Sepsis can be life-threatening.
Right.
And what happens is chemicals are released to fight the infection, but it turns out that that causes inflammation. So we have to watch out for that.
How can a patient that's going through chemotherapy protect themselves then, especially now?
Especially now. So in a fever over 100.4 is a medical emergency, so contact your doctor. This is according to the American Society of Cancer Society. And then also ask people to wash their hands before they see you. You want to wash your hands, again, to avoid infection, but also people who are visiting you. Family, friends, doctors, nurses, anyone. You know, don't be shy. And then, you know, I guess the last thing would be just any sort of cough, sore throat, vomiting, diarrhea, notify your doctor.
So long story short, just stay away from any infection then. Right?
The key to avoid a COVID-19 infection when you're a cancer patient is to avoid an infection altogether.
So they're the ones who definitely should be staying in, even if things do open up.
I would say yes.
Over 65, anyone with an underlying health condition.
These vulnerable populations have to be extra careful as things open up. Yes,
okay,
Phil.
Sounds good. What do you got coming up at 6?
6 o'clock, we are talking about a new potential drug that had promising results for COVID-19.
Okay, good stuff, Mary.